When you think about family office portfolios, you probably imagine a sophisticated mix of assets aimed at preserving and growing generational wealth. But have you considered the role that gold can play in all of that? Adding gold to family office portfolios has become an increasingly popular strategy for wealth protection, and for good reason. If you're managing significant wealth, you need to know how gold can hedge against inflation, market volatility, and even geopolitical risk. By the end of this video, you'll understand why many family offices are turning to gold to safeguard their legacies, and how you can do the same. Before we dive into the specifics, I highly recommend you click the first link in the description for a free guide on why thousands of Americans are opening gold IRAs to protect their wealth. It's an easy way to get started on this path and will help you protect your portfolio from the uncertainties ahead. Now, let's explore why gold is one of the best assets to include in family office portfolios. First, gold has a long-standing track record as a safe haven asset. Unlike stocks or bonds, gold doesn't rely on the success of any specific company or government. Its value has historically remained stable, or even increased during times of crisis. Whether we're talking about inflation, market crashes, or geopolitical tensions, gold holds its ground. As an investor, you want an asset that will retain its value when everything else seems to be falling apart, and gold delivers that. Second, gold is a tangible asset. Unlike stocks or bonds, you can physically hold gold in your hand, and it's not subject to the same digital vulnerabilities that affect paper assets. In an age where cyber threats are becoming more sophisticated, having something tangible can provide peace of mind. You can even store it in a secure vault, further insulating it from the risks that other assets face. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about stocks or bonds? Aren't they the traditional go-to investments? While they can be profitable, they come with significant risks. In uncertain times, stocks can lose value quickly, and bonds are at the mercy of interest rate changes. But when you include gold in your portfolio, you're diversifying, which is crucial for wealth protection. Gold doesn't always move in sync with traditional markets, so it provides balance when your other investments might be underperforming. Speaking of diversification, another major benefit of including gold in your family office portfolio is its ability to reduce overall risk. If you have a large portion of your wealth tied up in equities or real estate, gold can act as a stabilizer. It's one of the few assets that tends to move in the opposite direction of stocks, which is exactly what you want when trying to reduce the risk in your portfolio. Let's not forget about inflation. Gold has a history of outperforming other assets during inflationary periods. As the value of paper currencies declines, the purchasing power of gold tends to rise. This makes gold a perfect hedge against inflation, which is especially important if you're managing wealth for the long term. It's essential for family offices to think generationally, and adding gold is a strategy that can safeguard wealth for future generations. And here's something you probably haven't heard enough about: gold's liquidity. While real estate or private equity may require a lengthy process to sell, gold is a highly liquid asset. In times of crisis, gold can be converted into cash quickly without much of a price fluctuation, making it an ideal asset for wealth preservation in turbulent times. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, you don't want to wait. Click the first link in the description to get access to a comprehensive gold IRA guide that thousands of Americans are using to safeguard their wealth right now. Now, here's where things get really interesting. When you open a gold IRA, you're not just adding gold to your portfolio. You're adding it in a way that maximizes its tax advantages. A gold IRA allows you to hold physical gold while benefiting from the same tax advantages as traditional retirement accounts. This can be a game changer, especially for high net worth individuals looking to protect their wealth for the long term. If you're an American retiree with 100K or more in your IRA or 401k, or even 5M plus in savings, this strategy is something you should seriously consider. A gold IRA is a perfect fit for anyone looking to diversify and protect their wealth, especially during periods of uncertainty. To recap, adding gold to your family office portfolio offers protection against inflation, market volatility, and geopolitical risk. It provides a solid diversification strategy and increases liquidity. If you're looking to preserve your wealth for future generations, gold is a timeless asset that has stood the test of time. Don't wait. Click the first link in the description to get your free guide on how gold IRAs are helping thousands of Americans protect their wealth today.